Big news over the weekend as it's being reported that billionaire Baron Benjamin de Rothschild has died of a heart attack at age 57. Bloomberg article from January 16th headlined Edmund de Rothschild Holdings chairman dies at 57. Opens pointing out that Benjamin de Rothschild, chairman of Edmund de Rothschild Holding, helped take the bank private in 2019. In a statement on Saturday, the company said, quote, "It is with deep regret and great sadness that Edmund de Rothschild Group announces the passing of Benjamin de Rothschild following a heart attack at his home in Pregny, Switzerland." Another article on this news at the Jerusalem Post highlights how in April of this year, Benjamin de Rothschild and his wife, Ariane, donated millions of dollars for purchasing medical equipment for 22 hospitals in Israel. Another recent article on this news from Zero Hedge includes a second quote from the Rothschild family. They said Ariane de Rothschild and her daughters are deeply saddened to announce the death of husband and father Benjamin de Rothschild following a heart attack in the family home in Pregny, Switzerland in the afternoon of January 15th, 2021. Later in the same article, they add that the namesake company confirmed his death on Saturday, offering condolences to his wife, children, and family. In a statement on its website, it said the entrepreneur developed the entity, quote, "in an exceptional way during all these years and was passionate about finance, speed, sailing, and automobiles. Wine enthusiast Benjamin de Rothschild was also an active philanthropist." Here they add some more background on Rothschild. Born on July 30th, 1963, Benjamin de Rothschild was the son of Edmund, scion of the Rothschild banking family of France, and Nadine de Rothschild. He headed the group created by his father since 1997. Benjamin de Rothschild was chairman of the board of directors at Edmund de Rothschild Holding, the umbrella entity of the Edmund de Rothschild Group, specializing in private banking and asset management. Once again, it's interesting, back in 2019, Benjamin de Rothschild, along with his wife Ariane, took the Swiss bank private in a 100 million francs bid. At the same time, they also explained how the Swiss lender was plotting their next phase of expansion. In another interview back in 2019 at the bank's headquarters in Geneva, Ariane de Rothschild, the wife of Benjamin de Rothschild and president of the group's executive committee, said, quote, "My role has been to simplify the group's structure, which was very complicated and lacked transparency, and to ensure the group's longevity and stability. I am passing the torch on to Vincent and to the teams with full confidence. The group has been cleaned up and is in working order now." Near the end of this article from 2019, they also point out how the buyout offered closure to a dispute among different branches of the Rothschild family over the use of the banking dynasty's historic family name. Going back further, this 2018 article at the Financial Times explains in more detail the legal fight between these warring branches of the Rothschild dynasty. Edmund de Rothschild had issued a cease and desist order to Rothschild and Company, claiming its owners unfairly referred to themselves as parent of the Rothschild Group, implying it had sole claim to the name. Financial Times article then adds how the lawsuit was one of the first acts of Ariane de Rothschild, who took over as chief executive of Edmund de Rothschild in 2015. Benjamin de Rothschild, who was chairman of Edmund de Rothschild Group and the husband of Ariane, has publicly fretted that bad blood between the two branches could have led Rothschild and Company to be sold one day along with the family name. As a result of the dispute, Rothschild and Company also stopped using the name www.rothschild.com and moved its website to rothschildandco.com, as well as changing employee email addresses and signatures. In another statement back from 2019, Benjamin de Rothschild said, by taking it private, quote, "We are demonstrating our commitment to our banking group and our ambitions for growth, both organic and through acquisitions." Forbes reports that the group manages over $175 billion in assets, with interests from banks in France and Switzerland to restaurants and hotels. Here's yet another article going even further back to 2016, which talks about the growing feud between these branches of the Rothschild family. Another article from that time talks about the growing tensions between members of the Rothschild family and Benjamin Rothschild's wife, Ariane de Rothschild. Looking here at just a few more details following the death of Benjamin de Rothschild, they say the Chateau de Pregney, also known as the Rothschild Castle, where the banker died, is located near Lake Geneva. The estate has belonged to the family since it was built in 1858 by the Swiss banker Adolf Karl de Rothschild. He bequeathed to a cousin, Maurice de Rothschild of the Rothschild banking family of France, who in turn left it to his son, Edmund Adolf de Rothschild. The property remains in the family and, as of 2013, is the principal residence of Edmund's widow, Nadine. Please leave a comment and tell me what you think about this latest update. If you could give this video a thumbs up, remember to click the like button, that's greatly appreciated, and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. As usual, I'd like to thank everyone who has been supporting this channel with your donations over at Patreon or PayPal. Even just a few dollars makes a huge difference and helps me keep talking about these important issues. Patreon.com/realityreader or paypal.me/realityreader. You can find either link down in the video description, where you can support this channel directly. I will follow up soon. Thanks again.